back off our little minivan ride. That's what they call a bus around here. This is the lot out behind the Lions Dive Resort, and you can tell you're at Lions Dive by all the lions. This is the front entryway, and the door up there right in the middle of the shot right now is our room. In the back looks out over the ocean, so it's nicely landscaped and stuff here. Little entryway, and of course more lions. And we've been keeping an eye on this golf cart. It seems like about every other day they got to fill up that rear tire with air. It's almost always flat. Yeah, so here's the open air lobby, and then the restaurant and pool and ocean is just beyond that. Hello. Then we go up the stairs here to our room, and there's this like little courtyard area out in front. And I'm going to turn back around now, and our room is right up there in the middle. You can see the red like fire hydrant or fire extinguisher thing. Those are our French doors just to the right. And Mark is making his way up the stairs to the lodging. So, and then we have to come all the way down here, go down to the end of this hallway or whatever passageway, and the ice machine is way down there if we want ice. I just made it up to the top of the stairs. This is our balcony area, so that's our door in there, which then of course looks down on the courtyard. I just came up the stairs here, and then I'm turning all the way around, and we go through this little passageway back out to the front of the building overlooking the entryway, just to kind of give you a bearing of where we're at. So that's where we just walked up, and then here's our room, 1304. Well, looks like the maid was here. Cleaned it up.
No, I tidied up.
Decent. Oh, did you tidy up quickly? You knew I was coming with the camera?
Right. Just,
So this is our room. There's the case. I made it to Phoenix and back, all scuffed to hell now. It's kind of weird. They take the bedding and just fold it up in two sections on top of the bed like that. It's kind of weird. They just leave it folded up. And then, yeah, sure, there's our view out. Open up the door. And there's that little courtyard. And there's the ridiculously overpriced Nemo restaurant. And then the kind of the lagoon beyond that. And then there's another resort out there in the distance before you get to the ocean. So we do have a nice ocean view here. And you can see through the middle there, a little swimming pool. So there's Lions Dive. Okay, so continuing out from the front desk, going to this little tree canopy. And there's Nemo Bar and Restaurant. We haven't eaten there because it's just way overpriced and the reviews haven't been very great. And when we popped in there to check it out, the wait staff was just rude. So we figured to heck with it, we're not going to go, although it's very pretty. Here's the pool area. That walkway over there where you can see the people walking. If you go that way, there's a staircase down there that goes right to the dive shop. So very nice looking place, you know, very romantic and real pretty with the tablecloths and all. But not worth it from everyone's estimations. Here's the beach area. And this is where they serve the $17 a person breakfast buffet. We've been stealing coffee from there in the morning. And then the Hemingway bar, which isn't bad. It's right down there on the sand, of course, so it's very cool. And then the dive boats in the background. So, cool stuff. Okay, it's Wednesday evening. The group is getting together in a little while to have dinner together. This is the lagoon right outside the Lions Dive Resort. That boat in the background is an old Dutch minesweeper. It's made out of wood, so it wouldn't attract the magnetic mines. And to the left, behind that far tiki hut, is all the dive operations. And right now, one of the dive boats is coming in. Gary from our group, I think, might be on this one. Let's see if I can see him and say hello. The gal on the front of the boat there in the black is French. Her name is Chantal. She was one of the dive guides. She went with us on a couple of our trips. Real nice gal. It's kind of fun to be able to speak a little French with her. Yeah, and there's Gary. Gary! You can't hear me with all the noise on the boat. No, he's not hearing me. I thought he turned around to see me, but whatever. So they're heading back to the dive operations. Mark and I have been kind of kicking back on the beach this afternoon. Neither one of us was really feeling all that great this afternoon, just completely wiped out and just bleh. So felt good just to kind of chill. And there's the rest of the beach area that we can see. Yeah, okay, so walking along the boardwalk here, I'm down now. I was just shooting from, hope I'm not moving too fast, from up there on the deck at Nemo. And this is the Hemingway restaurant, like I pointed out before. So they're getting set and ready for the evening. Some more of the super friendly staff there. Cool little deck area to eat on. Another resort off there in the background. There's the former Dutch minesweeper ship, all made out of wood, so it doesn't attract the mines. I think I said that before. Some more cool dining area over here. And the dive boats in the background, which I already got plenty of that. So I'm gonna go over there on my handy little picnic table and upload some video for you.
Nice. Not the best.
Everybody ready to dive this morning?
Oh yeah.
Where are you heading today?
No idea. Coral Reef.
TV?
You are?
I'm going to Disneyland.
Going to Disney? I thought you were going diving.
You guys are here? Anything else to say?
went to the market today and got a very, very quick bus ride up there. And then when we left, there weren't any buses immediately available, so we thought we'd just start walking down the street and we'd catch a bus along the way. And apparently, we went down the wrong street.
Because it's 2 hours later.
Oh my God, we have been walking forever. And then we just got to a major intersection and a nice lady there told us that we needed to go the other way, or another way. So we've been walking forever, carrying all our groceries. They weigh a frickin' ton. And
We left on Tuesday. It is now Thursday.
yeah. And we're not exactly, it's not an awful neighborhood, but it's not great either. So we're hoping to make it back to the hotel before dark.
Over and out.
See ya. That circular building is a kind of an open market of sorts, a bunch of trinkets and trash. Downtown businesses here. A little bit more metropolitan area. Now we're coming back up on the canal that goes through the downtown area, and it looks like there's some people who live on their boats here. Very interesting looking stuff. Big, huge bridge. Over that way, we drove over that on the way in from the airport. And then apparently there's a restaurant we want to go to that's on the other side of the canal over in that direction. So we're going to make our way down here and see what we see. The bridge downtown that we just got done walking across, and it just has a seam right there at the end. You can see the little yellow building going over there. And there's no guard, there's no gate. You just, if you don't make it, you don't make it. If you want to jump across, you can jump across. It's so unlike the U.S., so completely unrestricted. We're just laughing. So the harbor pilot right here is apparently trying to get through. So the orange flag means that the bridge will only open halfway. It'll be open for a few minutes. As soon as the boat goes through, it closes. And if a blue flag goes up, that means it opens up all the way and docks on the other side of the canal and can be open for an hour or more to let some ships through. So just a very interesting experience here in downtown Wilhelmstad. And now we're going to walk through the town and check it out and see what we see.
Yeah, that's where it goes back to.
Okay, so here we are in the downtown square. This is where I just called you from. It would be a little bit better to see all this on the video as opposed to the little Skype screen. So hopefully this will upload later on. So kind of nice looking, pretty European looking. Just not as clean, I guess. So whatever. coming here at 6:30. I wanted to get one last shot out here. Hopefully not annoying the neighbors. So the weather rolled in yesterday. It got really, really rough on the ocean, and it continues today. It's very stormy. It's very windy, and probably not a bad time to be leaving. So, au revoir, right now. Hey babe, we're just about to leave. Our bus is over there to take us to the airport. It's just about 6:30. But I had to come over here and get a shot of this car. I just couldn't believe it. So the Citroen out here. And if I recall correctly, that 2CV, doesn't that mean, isn't that the slang term that the French uses, a deux chevaux for that thing? So anyway, there's Marcus. We are out of here. Oh, I gotta check that in at the front desk. Okay. Okay, so we're at the airport. It's a massive airport. There's a total of 4 gates. We're at gate number 2, but I wanted to get a shot of this. I think that's our plane sitting out there waiting for us. That's the runway in the distance, and then just beyond the runway is the water. So the runways here run parallel to the beach, and right next to it. So it ought to be an interesting looking takeoff, especially if we're on that side. So about ready to go. Still waiting for the other 2 people that are flying with us, and we haven't seen them yet. We're wondering why they're not at the gate. So whatever. There's Mark reading his book. Classic. This is a great aircraft. We're not worried at all.
The tape. This is
We got the security tape on the door there.